My name is Sylvia Moore. I came to Oregon State in 1966 and moved into athletics in 1972. I was coaching gymnastics, and I coached basketball the first couple of years I was here because we alternated nights in the gym. I was able to do both, and then as both programs grew, I went to gymnastics. Didn't become athletic director until the mid-70s. Swore I'd be the first woman to last more than 2 years in that job, and I did. There wasn't much in the way of girls and women's sports when I was growing up. We had Girls Athletic Association or Girls Recreation Association that basically played half-court basketball. We went to what they called sports days, where you didn't necessarily compete with other people from your school. They mixed up the teams because it was as much a social event as it was a competitive event. But when Title IX came along in '72, we began to see some really major changes, and didn't always go as fast or as smoothly as we'd hoped it would. It ultimately ended up into the opportunities that young women have today. It didn't happen overnight, but in the long run, they saw that these students were just as serious about being as good as they could be and having opportunities to show that. It was a challenging time, but it was a fun time. Watching the growth, watching the opportunities become success, those were really good days. When men's and women's athletics merged, I became the deputy athletic director. There were some interesting challenges at that time. When you take space that had been somebody else's space for a long, long time, there's going to be some pushback. So we had to work to get together and to do things and to reach a compromise that enabled us both to do our jobs. And pretty soon, the acceptance began to grow, and now there's no question.
We have got a marquee matchup at Gill Coliseum in Corvallis.
Women's basketball, gymnastics compete in this gym. But now the women draw as many spectators as the men. Now nobody thinks twice about it.